Good morning. Today we are going to learn about Zentangles. In this video I'll show you how to create your own, and by the end of the period you should have one done and turned into the sub for grading. Okay, so there will be this little green bin here available for you, which will have all of the tools that you need. There are two size markers in here. I have fine and micro. So the micro is obviously the smaller of the two. There's also some Sharpies in here that you can use and some pencils if you don't have your own. Okay, so for your actual Zentangle, let's see if I can get that out of here. Okay, so you're going to have a piece of paper. The first thing you should do is write your name on it. Okay. Get the two markers, the two pens. This is the 0.7, the fine, and this is the 0.5, which is the micro. And obviously you can tell the difference because one is larger than the other one. So try to put them back in the correct boxes so other people have access to those. Okay, so the first thing you're going to do is draw a little dot in each corner. Okay, about 1/8 of an inch to 1/4 of an inch away from the corner. Okay. And then you're going to use any kind of line you want. It can be zigzaggy, curvy, kind of straight, kind of wavy. Doesn't matter. But you're going to draw a line to connect those dots. Okay, maybe I'll do a zigzag on this side. And maybe I'll do a straight one, or straight-ish one there. Okay? Once you have that, you're going to draw a string to divide your composition up into different shapes. So think as if you had a piece of yarn or a piece of thread and you sort of dropped it and it had this sort of natural curve to it, right? So you're going to use that same idea using light pencil lines, and you're going to break up your space into some different shapes. And you can do multiple strings, it's up to you. Maybe I'll do one over here like this. Okay, so now I have a shape here, 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 and here. Okay, now you get rid of the pencil. The pencil goes away. We don't need the pencil anymore. You're going to stick to just your markers, okay? Because you're not going to make any mistakes now. This is it, okay? No pressure, but whatever you do, you have to make work. That's part of the Zentangle challenge. So I'm going to start with my really, really fine point one. Okay, and what you're going to do is pick a space and fill it with a pattern. It can be a linear pattern. It could be shapes. Maybe I'll do some sort of scallop type of design in here. And you're going to stop when you get to that pencil mark, right? Because those are the confining borders for your design, so on and so forth. So take your time with it, have fun with it. Think of a mixture of organic versus geometric patterns. So maybe in this section I'll do some straight lines. Okay, and also consider how close your lines are. The closer they are, the denser they are, the darker that pattern will appear. You can actually create the illusion of value that way. Okay, and I'm going to actually switch it up to a Sharpie. Maybe I'll get some thicker lines that way. Okay, and then, you know, you'd fill that in with that same pattern. Maybe you decide that, you know what, I want to make it like a checkerboard. So now you could draw lines going in the opposite direction. Okay, and you would fill this whole thing up with your patterns, okay? Okay, and that's basically the gist of it. You don't really want to fill in any areas solid black. You know, you could start, like I could say in here, I'm going to start with sort of a flower pattern. And there's really no right or wrong way to do this. Just kind of do what feels right, whatever strikes your fancy in the moment. Have fun with it. All right, and then maybe I'll do some curvy lines coming out. Maybe I'll do some little leaves. Okay, and then that whole thing would end up getting filled up. Okay, so just to recap, we have a variety of different types of pens and permanent markers. Again, we have the micro, which is the smaller pen. We have the fine, which is slightly larger pen, as you can see here. So again, try to make sure they go in the right boxes. There's also some Sharpies. To start off with, you'll have your paper. You'll draw your 4 dots in the corner, connect them with a pencil line, draw a string to break up your space. And you could do, you know, more of a geometric string if you wanted to. It's up to you how you decide to break up your space. You know, you just want to have some interesting spaces to fill with different patterns. You want to have a variety of sizes, small, large, okay? And that is your task. And this technique is something we're going to use throughout the year. We're going to use it on another project coming up soon. So I want you guys to spend some time doing this carefully. If you need to spend some time looking up some ideas online, there's plenty of resources. If you just Google Zentangle, don't want you to copy things, but you can get some ideas, some inspiration about some different patterns. And of course, review the presentation that has some examples in it as well. Okay, again, name, turn it in to the sub at the end of the period, and make sure you clean up, put all of the supplies back in the green bin so that the next class has them available for their use. Okay? Thanks so much, guys, and I will see you on Friday. Have a great day. Bye.